could be like, you know, a camp or something. I have weird socks on. These are Jason Manz's. So
Are those the socks that Jensen was saying that Mans should retire?
they were in the garbage can. I pulled them out. That's not a lot.
Dude, you gotta get rid of those socks. Those do not look like they're in good shape.
Yeah,
You're wearing them.
They were in the garbage. That's weird. That's a weird personality type. They're good socks. Yeah,
Okay. They're not. They're worn out, old, used socks that were in the trash. So.
I'm embarrassed.
We've been talking about socks since we woke up this morning. Jared went on this whole tirade this morning about how he's like, I like spending money, but I don't like wasting money. And when you're in a fancy hotel and you want to do your laundry, it's like €9 to wash your socks, which is ridiculous because it costs €5 to buy the socks. So Jared travels with laundry detergent.
No.
So
I did. Well, I got in the car this morning and here's it. I travel with laundry detergent. Told you. Somebody's humming, but that was the truth. And I was going yeah, so I got in the car this morning. I'm still.
Try not to activate that thing again.
I got in the car this morning and I was like, hey guys. Yeah, success. This is the strangest thing that's ever happened on stage.
this is a
What team are you guys on?
It's a lose-lose situation, this thing. If you put your hand in and you lie, your hand gets busy. If you tell the truth, it sprays you in the face. So just don't interact with it. It's not going to work out well at all.
So I wanted to know, what is the difference between doing public interviews or appearances versus doing cons like this?
Public.
Like interviews or something. Like as an opera.
This feels a little bit public. But actually, in fairness, I think that we probably, when we're doing interviews with TV Guide or EW or something like that.
Yeah, those two are great. It's not amazing.
But normally when we do those, I think we talk a little bit less about like incest and stuff like that. And we're a little more on
Getting sprayed in the face by somebody you can't see. There are fewer of those conversations.
That's the main difference.
That's the main difference. One of the other differences is oftentimes when we do, I know what you're saying, public interviews, many times they don't know the show as well as we do or y'all do, and haven't been with it as long. You know, they might be a correspondent who's seen half a dozen episodes or a dozen episodes, and is very supportive. I don't want to say that they're sitting there to lie or something. They're very friendly and supportive, but they're not necessarily always. There are a few standouts who have been with us for a long, long time, and we know them by name.
Who are your least favorite reporters?
I'll tweet it later. No, shh. So this feels more like a conversation where we can be silly and goofy, like you're hanging out with friends, more than like, hey, this is my job, to stand on a red carpet. And I'm Jared, you know, kind of playing a role of like, this is me.
The role of Jared.
The role of Jared, honestly.
I think a lot of times they also ask us questions. I remember with Sam when we talked about when they were doing that sort of retrospective edition.
I'm Jared. Cal sometimes mixes stuff up.
Other Sam.
Oh, real Sam, actually. Oh, Sam the character. Oh, Sam the Highfield. There's so many Sams. There's Sam Smith, there's Sam Highfield, there's Sam fucking Winchester.
But normally when we're doing interviews, they ask us, can you tell us what's coming up? You know, what's going to happen this season, which we don't know because we don't read the scripts. And, or, can you tell me anything about the episode that's about to air? And we can't because they told us you're not allowed to say anything about the episode that's about to air. So a lot of times we are sort of in this weird situation where we're talking about something that we're not allowed to talk about or we have no information on and we're making stuff up. And here we get to talk about
Stuff we ever make stuff up.
Yeah, we make squeaky noises with balloons. But we had that one interview with Sam, which was kind of interesting, where she was like, let's talk about everything that's happened so far. Let's talk about the whole series to date. And it was you, me, and Jensen, and we were just sitting there and we're like, oh my God, this is actually totally
It's been a long time.
refreshing to be able to just reflect on the show, and we actually enjoyed it.
Yeah,
And you
that was in San Diego.
you wept the whole time.
I did. I'm a crier. So there'll be a lot of tears. There's gonna be a lot of crying in the next. I know y'all will be happy, but we're gonna cry a lot over the next 9 months. I'm just teasing. I'm sarcasm, which maybe is lost in I know y'all will also be sad that the show is ending. Thank you so much for your question.
Jensen says he's keeping the Impala when the show ends. So what do you guys going to keep?
Well, what Jensen doesn't actually admit is that there's 6 Impalas. Yeah, we're all stealing cars.
So the deal was,
He's stealing the Impala. And I'm
he's stealing the Impala.
1998 Dodge Ram, or whatever the terrible car that I'm talking about. Hasn't worked. We got the short.
we won the car that Sam drives.
Thank you.
Was it Cass or Sam who drove the blue pickup truck? There was a handwritten note that was washed off, or not washed off, like worn down, saying like, don't go from first gear to third gear, or the engine will explode. So we called our picture car guy Frank, and we're like, hey Frank, and it was me, I had a driver, meeting up with, and I was like, hey, this is kind of a scary car to drive. I'm like, it's all right. And so I talked to her, remember the truck? Oh,
Isn't it the one that I was driving at you?
Yes. It was like, oh, so this is the car that Cass drives up and Sam's there. And we're like, the car doesn't stop. Like the brakes don't, like, I'm terrified for my life. Like this is gonna be, I'm dead tonight. This is how it ends.
It was a night scene in the woods. The idea is that Cass comes screeching up and stops right in front of Sam.
Yeah.
And we didn't rehearse it.
It did inspire a lot of confidence.
Yeah. And I was like, it's good. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. What's the worst could happen?
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, I think Ackles deserves the car. I don't want one of the cars. I just want the middle letters bunker rebuilt. I'm a simple man.
That's also letter in character.
Yeah, I just want a place to like put my pinky up and have some apple juice and yeah, read some fake books. Maybe read Little Pen. Is the middle letters bunker. That's it.
We were right backstage, and he's like, all right, let's do this. And I went on the stage, and Jensen went to the bathroom. What happened back there that you did this? Okay, never mind.
No, that's the backstage. We don't say what happens in backstage.
Did he not make it to the bathroom? I think you need to handle this. Clean up in aisle backstage. This is going well.
Do you need help? Do you need a pair of dry pants?
I'm not wearing pants.
This is becoming a tradition at our venues. Ladies and gentlemen, Jensen Misha.
Hey, you know what I haven't told you today?
What?
I don't know. I want to know.
That I love you. And there's a reason I haven't told you that today.
Because you don't.
Because I don't. I'm kidding. About what? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna miss Jared and Jensen hurting me. What was that? So, sorry, that was a little fondling. So, on the very last scene that we shot together of the season, Jared and I, in blocking rehearsal, Phil Segrisha, our director, was like, it was Jared and me. So he was like, Jared, you sit there, Misha sit here. And I was like, that's not good blocking. That's a bad choice to put us right next to each other when we're shooting a scene. And Jared,
Simply because he is going to mess with Misha the entire scene.
so, and we're sitting at the table in the Men of Letters, and Jared can reach under the table with his hand while we start with my coverage.
Because he has oddly long arms.
And he started doing this. Pinch, pinch, with all of his muscle. Like he was just like crushing the flesh and working his way up my inner thigh. And I was doing my...
By the way, pinch your inner thigh.
No.
Everybody try that right now.
Everybody try that.
As an exercise, a group
Like,
exercise.
yeah.
Consider it a trust exercise.
No.
You can trust yourself not to hurt yourself.
No. No.
Now imagine
Imagine somebody trying to hurt you.
if you had a gorilla doing that. So then there's this line
Oh my
on
god,
my
we've
leg
been calling him a gorilla for years.
of like these enormous hematomas, like blood blisters on my leg. So yeah, anyway, I was so upset. I won't miss that much. What more minutes?
I'm gonna tell you what I will miss. And that is Jared army crawling onto set. Just to pinch the inner thigh of Misha during a scene. There is not another set. There's not another set where that happens. Period.
Mercifully. It's
Say what you will. You don't get number one on the call sheet. Army crawling into the set. Just to physically harm actors that are on camera.
it is pretty sweet.
That's it. Like that'll never happen again.
We have
We have a third chair here, don't we?
We do.
I just realized I'm like, there's my butt.
So, Misha's usually the middle. So,
I don't know what's going on.
I I'm just very slowly building up my lawsuit.
You don't need to build it slowly. I think you can build it pretty rapidly in 4 hours.
So speaking of which, so our director was like, while we were shooting that scene, he was like, this is hilarious, there's some great stuff here, I'm gonna cut it together into he does the gag reels. And then I talked to him a month later, and he was like, yeah, I thought about it, and I decided not to delete the file, because if anyone ever saw that, we'd all get fired. Which is so true.
I am certain, by the way, I had people for weeks after. You're saying the episode where I was mounting you.
Yeah.
You didn't fight very hard.
I learned that you're supposed to play dead in that situation.
You're a great
Your
role-
question? Yes.
You're a great role player. Because I was like, shut up, bitch. You're like, yeah, hit me. I love it. Not a lie.
You were saying?
Hi.
Shut up, bitch.
How are you?
Fine. So I was wondering, before the show's done, if you guys were in charge of everything, what's
God.
what's one crazy episode or storyline you'd like to do together?
Sorry again?
If we were in charge of everything, what storyline would we like together? Correct?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Listen, I'm poaching on y'all's. I'm gonna back up.
Listen,
because this is
I'm a
all
guest here.
So you're Jared impersonation?
I mean, we've talked recently about ideas for storylines and like, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid kind of finale. You guys mentioned an interest in having Castiel killed off episode 1 of season 15.
In all fairness, we said episode 1 of season 6 is what we said.
You have been saying that.
Can't really.
You want to tell your dream? No?
Wow! Whoa! This just got really romantic.
Are you afraid you'll tear up? Are you afraid? Are you afraid you'll cry?
That dream.
Okay. To these people?
You just saw the...
Jared, what are you doing?
Just tidying up.
They're like that naturally.
Don't look at me.
I think long story short, it's a good thing we're not in charge of anything. Did you get it? That one photo will end any of your political prospects.
Hold this for me.
Are you sober?
Y'all are fucked up.
Is it possible to time travel to the end of the panel? Good question.
Let's take a question right here. What's up? How you doing?
I'm gonna moderate.
Hi, sorry. I wanted to ask if you could set or film an episode of Supernatural anywhere outside North America, where would that be?
JibCon.
Roma.
Right here.
As a matter of
Yes.
fact,
Hi.
we are filming.
No, we're done. Hi.
Hi. Sorry, Jared. It's for Jensen and Misha. Thiniassk had the...
Are you wearing a t-shirt that says Destiel is real? Just about Just checking.
Not mad. He's just disappointed.
Destiel is real. Is it?
You were saying?
Is it?
You were saying?
You're bad
Where?
people. You are all bad.
Where?
Help! Ask the question.
No, where is it real?
Wait, don't get in a fight with people right now. What's your question?
Dean and Cass had a hard relationship at the end of the season. How do you think this will develop on season 15?
We had a relationship at the end of the season?
They had some fights, disagreements.
Okay. We were fighting? What are you getting at?
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm just asking.
I think that the relationship is going pretty well. Dean and Cass have some disputes from time to time. Dean doesn't like it when Cass stands in his doorway and watches him sleep.
Because he's naked. No, thank you. No, thank me.
Thank you, by the way. Yeah.
Just leave it off. Have some more apple juice. Drink.
You were really kind of nasty to Cass. What? Yeah. You were really kind of a jerk. Like, I'm sorry that I'm sort of responsible, and now when I say I mean Cass, for killing your mom, but like, let it go, man. Move on.
I'm just an angry guy.
Well, thank you.
There are some things, sometimes, that I'm not willing to forgive.
I'll take that as an apology.
It's not. The ending of the show has not been written.
No, I mean the season
14.
finale from season 14.
Oh, no.
We read it a few times and made or had opinions. I don't want to say notes. But I feel like
That was more 300.
yeah.
But the episode was written primarily after Andrew knew that the show was ending. So that informed the final episode of season 14.
I was wondering. All right, thank you.
Yep. We answered a question. Uh-oh. The unicorn just got sad. He just went like,
Sometimes the casting process is made easy when they just stand up and say hi.
You're good at wrangling animals. Tanya.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
right.
Who's not thinking that?
Oh my God.
on my face next to a unicorn scream? How did I end up with
Does anybody have a knife? No, don't kill the unicorn. That'll be too sad. Jensen, don't kill the unicorn. He killed the unicorn.
Steven would be so mad.
Oh, boo.
These are endangered species, Jensen.
It moves?
God, I hope our children never see this.
I'll stop Facebook Living.
I got wet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Kmart.
Daniela, who gave them squirt guns?
I think it's payback.
Isn't it nice being a successful television star? We've really made it, haven't we?
I will say Misha's the only one who didn't flinch.
When Jensen started, did you get good wet?
I don't know, did I?
Adam's been talking about starting a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter to be able to get Led Zeppelin put into the series finale. What song would you guys choose to be the final song from Led Zeppelin?
Stairway to Heaven?
Too obvious.
Is that yours? Ackles? What do you think?
You broke Jensen.
I think, babe, I'm gonna leave you. What? Babe, I'm gonna leave you.
What about Girls Just Want to Have Fun? Guys, Jensen is in a coma.
Wicked Witch.
I have every Led Zeppelin album on vinyl. Every single one.
But you can't pick
And
a
I
song.
think you're right. I think it's Ramble On.
We just need $3 million. Can you make that happen?
We're working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Ramble On.
Can you give us half that? We'll just beg them.
Jared
Last but not least, Mr. Jensen fucking